You are welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news today, this is the agreement concern whatever they do before you come, you are not going to change it. Ekpele is speaking this as regards what is happening to Fubara in Rivers State. Jake Ekpele, a political analyst, has raised serious concern about the situation in Rivers State and the future of a suspended governor Siminalayi Fubara. Speaking on the upcoming local government elections and the state political climate, Ekpele explained that Fubara will not be able to undo or challenge any decisions already made by the state's political leaders when he returns to office. According to Ekpele, a powerful internal arrangement has already been put in place by political actors. This agreement ensures that any decision taken before governors' restatements cannot be reversed. This is their internal agreement that whatever they do before you come, you are not going to change it. He said he believes this leaves Fubara with very little control over the affairs of the state. Even though he remains the elected governor, Ekpele urged that large amount of money or public funds have already been mismanaged, but Fubara is unlikely to have the courage or authority to investigate such matters. Even if he attempts to do so, Ekpele predicted that it will not be a genuine or effective investigation. He further noted that the governor's influence is already restricted and will become even more limited once he resumes office. Instead of reshaping Rivers State politics, Fubara may only be able to endure the situation until the end of his tenure. Ekpele suggests that the only slim chance for Fubara's political survival beyond his current term will be divine intervention that allows him to contest again in 2027. These are the submissions and the opinions of one of the statesmen in Rivers State, who is also a public affairs analyst, the person of Mr. Jake Ekpele, concerning the situation in Rivers State. Since the local government election is coming, different people from different quarters have been, sharing their own opinion, even of the situation. Like Ekpele is also talking, in addition to what a barrister Cheta Mwala has also said, that Fubara is in a tight corner to a large extent. So as far as this local government election is concerned, it seems as if all of the things that have been agreed upon is the fact that he is going to fold his hand and allow the Wike faction to do whatever they like. But this time around, Ekpele is not using any, just saying they are political leaders of the state. And it seems as if with what Mr. Nwala has said, that Wike has pinpointed those who will be the local government chairman. He has selected them across different political divides all over the state and then asked them to come in. And if at the end of the day they come for the election, it's going to be a selection as it were, not only an election. And he has decided that, well, people can boycott and not bother to go for it, but which is not a good political decision. In fact, it's a political suicide. And what Mr. Ekpele is also, buttressing here is the fact that, yes, there are agreements, and among the agreement is the fact that whatever they do, as long as it's not within the time and the space in which Fubara was in power, since it is going to be during the time and the space in which the state of emergency was in place, the decision made then, Fubara cannot upturn it. He doesn't have any authority to touch it. And as a result of that, a lot of avenue has been created for mismanagement, looting of funds, and stealing of public, properties or funds. And when Fubara comes in, he will eventually realize those things because he's going to sit at the end of the affair. He will see those damages done, but to a large extent, he has already agreed to look away because that's some of the agreement that whatever is done when he is not in power, he's not going to bother himself about them. That means the resources of the state might have been plundered before Fubara comes, then he will not be able to do anything. And even if he tries to, in order to please the public by doing something, it's going to be a kangaroo doing. It's not going to be very, very effective. It will just feel like as if he's trying to, dance to the tune of the public, but to a large extent, who is dictating his piper is below the water, and there's nothing he can do. Meaning that this agreement that Fubara has entered into has bound this man to a very large extent. But well, let's see the advantage and the disadvantage. Maybe these are some of the disadvantage, because if he's not going to have any hand in choosing who becomes the local government chairman, in quote now, no support from him and nobody from his camp, to a large extent, he might not be in charge of the grassroots when he eventually become a governor. He might become only an FEG, a governor by position, a positional leader who has no influence and could not even serve his people as he ought to be. And to a large extent, we know that the federal government has already given autonomy to the local government, so there is no reason or there is no way they're going to have a contact, as it were, as regards money. It's going to go straight to the local government, and it cannot control whatever they want to do, in quote now, because in that agreement his hands have been tied, and he has to agree and honor the agreement. And also Mr. Ekwele even said that even if he becomes the governor, he might struggle throughout his tenure, and there is no chance, as it were, maybe he might be given an opportunity to come in again for second term, that's in 2027. Be it as it may, I think there are a lot of challenges before Fubara when he comes in. But to me, I think he should place the people of Rivers State in his heart and do the right thing for them. I'm not asking him to come back and start fighting again, because the last 6 months, I don't think Rivers State can recover from it. And if he decides to go that route again, to a large extent, Rivers State will lose the next 4 years. And to a big extent, it doesn't augur well even for the state. Very, very germane, very, very important. So for Fubara, I think when he comes in, he should be able to focus on giving the people the deliverables. And if he's not going to spend more than a time, he should be able to write his name in sand of time. And the annals of history of Rivers State that he has come, he stoop and he conquer. He should do his best and make sure that, of course, the state enjoy during his little time that he's going to spend now, even in office. Because Mr. Ekwele also spoke concerning the upcoming, local government election and the state's political climate, and explained that Fubara will not be able to undo or to challenge any decision already made by the state political leaders when he eventually returns to office. Well, a powerful internal arrangement has already been put in place by political actors, and this agreement ensures that decision taken before the governor's reinstatement cannot be reversed. And this is their internal agreement. That's according to Mr. Ekpele's statement. Whatever they do before you come, you are not going to change it, he says. So he believes that this leaves Fubara with very little control over the affair of the state, and even though he remains the elected governor, let Fubara do whatever may be given to him, because it is the vision of the people of Rivers State that is very, 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 very important. And to a large extent, posterity will speak, whether in favor of Fubara or not, or in favor of Wike or not. Don't forget to like our channel. Make sure you subscribe, give us your thumbs up, and keep coming for up-to-date report even concerning the happenings of the state. Thank you very much.